Hi, mommies. This is Tanya, Noor's mom. Today I'm going to be speaking about nursery essentials. So, for those of you who have a separate room for the baby called a nursery, or even those who are sleeping with their baby in your own room, but she's sleeping in her cot, then I can give you a slight rundown on what exactly do you need. So for Noor, she sleeps with us in our room, but in her own cot. So I think one of the things, first thing that you need for a nursery, if you decided that a baby needs to sleep in a cot, is a crib. So this is Noor's crib, and this is from Mother Care. Uh, Also, then you need a rye pillow. So this is a rye pillow. And why do we use a rye pillow? Because it helps, retain the baby's round head shape. Then I have a half bumper here, as you can see. So I have recently put this. You do not need it. From the beginning when the baby is born. You need it when she's about 4 months, because now Noor has started kicking and pushing, so she in by the morning her head is almost near the railings, so it's mostly on this part. That's why I've just put a half bumper as of now. Later I'll put like a full bumper. These are some bolsters here that I keep. So the bolsters are, I know that it is said that bolsters and pillows, anything in the crib poses SIDS risk, that is sudden infant death syndrome risk. But so these I place. So if she's sleeping here, her head is here. These are placed below her neck area, just to make her feel that there's someone close to her or with her when she's sleeping, and she doesn't get scared. So they're always below the neck area. So this is a tip by my dadi, and I completely stand by it, because Noor seems pretty comfortable when I place them near her feet, on her arms, just to give her that feeling that someone's there when she's sleeping. You need a mattress. Then on this mattress I've put like a plastic coated sheet, so that even if she wets it, the mattress doesn't get spoiled. Over that I've put like a fitted sheet here. I love this sheet. This is from Rabbitat Inc. They have lovely colors and prints for babies. So this is there. Then these are some blankets that I keep for her, that I put them over her when she's sleeping at night. And this is her the sleeping bag that I showed earlier. Uh, then this is her cot mobile. So talking about cot mobiles, I think India has a dearth of cot mobiles, good cot mobiles. They don't have any good ones. And also, while buying, you must make sure that they fit with your crib. So since mine is like made from solid wood, it was difficult to find one that fits here. So finally, we found this one from Kiko, but it was pretty light in color and did not really excite Noor. So what I did was I removed the main quad mobile from here and instead hung a plush toy, which is colorful and more bright. So I mean, this also you can skip if you want, because the baby only plays with it till she's like 5-6 months old. Otherwise, when she'll grow up, she'll just pull it. So it's completely on you. If you leave the baby in the cot to play for some time, then it's a good idea. Otherwise, you can skip it. As you can see, this is like a sound machine. So this is the sound machine that came with the cot mobile, and I did not like it at all, because the sound was so low that even I couldn't hear it, leave alone the baby. So I've just placed it there just for fun. This is the baby monitor. So I've talked about it earlier. The VTech baby monitor. So this is usually placed outside here on my side table, which is near the cot. So this is the unit from where all the noises are detected, and this is the parent unit, which we can keep in any other room that we are, and we can hear each and every noise of hers. It also has an option to talk back here, so we can talk to her by pressing this. So this is the baby monitor that you need. Then you need a mosquito net. So usually some cribs in First Cry have that canopy kind mosquito net, which covers the entire cot, but it's not available separately. I think in foreign countries it is, but not in India. So instead, what I do is I use the normal umbrella net, which is available everywhere on First Cry and even the store. Then I just place it in the cot. I just put it here when she's sleeping. It fits surprisingly. Okay, so this was all the cot. Now the next thing in the nursery is, so you need the diaper changing trolley that I have spoken about earlier. So this is my diaper changing trolley. All my essentials for changing her diaper are here. So it makes it very easy. Then you need a chest of drawers. So this is Noor's chest of drawers. So it's a great way to keep the baby's clothes organized because they're very tiny and they can go here and there. So just to give you an idea, so you can just group different things. So like this drawer, one of my drawer, it has all her socks and her washcloths, bibs, etc. This one has her sleep suits. This one is swaddles, towels. So so on and so forth. So this is what you need to keep everything on your hand. Then I'm going to talk about a feeding place. So usually, so I just put some pillows like this and use this feeding pillow again from Habitat to make her feed. But in case you have serious back issues, then you can even opt for a feeding chair. It's nothing but like a straight chair. You can get it customized also. A big, huge sofa with a footrest, so that it makes your feeding very comfortable, because you've got to spend a lot of time in that chair. So if you have back issues, then I suggest having a chair. I didn't buy one separately, but we already had a recliner at home. I'll quickly show you how it looks, and that is how the recliner looks. So when I'm during the day, I feed her here. So if you have a spare recliner at home, you can treat it as a feeding chair, and that works for you. Then I have a couple of toy boxes which I've showed to you before. So yes, I think this is all what you need in the nursery. One little thing that I have to show you, you might also want to keep a night light. So here is a night light. It's like very pretty. I got it from First Cry. It has various colors. There is a frog option, an owl, an elephant. Really cheap, 150 bucks. So this is good for night in order to change her diaper or heat her milk. This is the pigeon bottle warmer that I'm using. So yeah, so I think that's all you need in a nursery. If you want, and you have a separate room, you can probably keep decorate it with buntings and different nice baby wallpaper. But this is more and more the essentials of setting up a baby room. So I hope this helps. Let me know if there are any other questions around this. Thank you.